So getting ready then for the start of this 250 race, sponsored by Nuts Corner Boarding Kennels and the Two Stroke Supporters Club. Off they go. Away we go. We're on board with Emlyn Hughes. It's number 4 Barry Davison there. He makes the best start from number 3 Michael Dunlop as they go down through the right-hander and then on down towards Hanlon's Leap. So Barry Davison, well, Michael Dunlop I think leads there just now. He's moved into the lead ahead of Barry Davison. Emlyn coming down behind him in third position. Look at that. That's William Dunlop through into third spot now in the Paddy Flynn Honda. William, who comes here fresh from 2 wins in that machine at the Southern 100 in the Isle of Man. But down at McGee's Cross for the first time, Michael Dunlop in the lead, Barry Davison in second. On the run down now towards the Kells corner through this the only left-hander in the course, that little left-hand kink. They take it absolutely flat out as they do in this right-hander. So Michael Dunlop, the man who's won 3 of the 250 championship races so far this year, but up the inside of him comes brother William. Does he get through that time? They go through and accelerate. Barry Davison there in the Cleaver Brown Honda in fourth position as they come up towards O'Day's for the first time. So Michael in the lead, William in second. Interesting to see him as they go out over the jumps. William isn't too keen on actually really bumpy courses. He likes the courses that are really fast and sweeping. So over the top of the hill, William keeps it low. Michael just launches over the top. Ian Locker over there very high as well. That's Sam Dunlop, the last machine there, went through in that. Another one coming over the top, that was Darren Burns, but now we're back with the leaders and they approach the Adelaide corner, and it's William Dunlop who leads on the Paddy Flynn Honda from Michael Dunlop in second position, Barry Davison in third, Emlyn Hughes there in fourth spot as they go down through the right-hander after the paddock on lap 2, now coming down over Hanlon's Leap. So William Dunlop, certainly he's been trying all season to get this machine to be super fast. He has a new engine in it now to try and cure some of the problems he had earlier on. At the start of the season it was an absolute flying machine, then it seemed to lose its way a little bit sometime after Easter, but he seems to have got it back on form at the Southern 100 earlier in the week. They're coming down now away from McGee's Cross, going down there. Emlyn Hughes is slow. That was Ian Locker went past him, so it looks as though Emlyn Hughes there has a problem. Meantime, down at the Kells corner, William Dunlop comes through there, the right-hander, accelerates up the hill, and that's Michael, and Michael Dunlop's in a problem there as well, so it's all changed. Emlyn Hughes there saying that he's out, been passed by Darren Burns, and absolutely flying past him there, Darren Burns, number 1. So the 250's fallen like 9 pins here at the moment, but William Dunlop will be hoping that his machine keeps going because he's had plenty of problems so far this year. Had a win, of course, in that machine at the Northwest 200, and here he is coming. He looks back and he'll see a clear road and wonder where have they gone. He comes down now over Hanlon's on the run down towards McGee's Cross. We're trying to find out trying to spot who's actually in second position there as they come down. At the moment, could it be Ian Locker? With all the changes there were with both Michael Dunlop and Emlyn Hughes going out, we'll wait till we get the next shot from them probably coming down into the Kells corner. We'll hopefully get a better shot down there, but I think it's Ian Locker that's in second position there in the background on the run down to McGee's Cross. But William Dunlop goes through. The elder of the Dunlop brothers there will be 25 next Thursday actually. He comes out of there, and that looks like Ian Locker and the Barnes Jackson Honda there in second position. Locker also had a good week at the Southern 100 there in the Isle of Man. Locker, the vastly experienced, claims to be 46 years of age. Well, we'll just leave it at that and not say too much more, but many people think he's been around maybe a little bit longer than that, but he's still one of the most accomplished riders in both the Irish races and the Isle of Man. But here again is William Dunlop going through this right-hander at the Adelaide corner to complete another lap. Still some damp patches on the road, and those are really tricky conditions for the riders. Say they have to just watch. You can go through there with all the grip in the dry, hit a damp patch, and the next minute you're sliding down the road, so it's real concentration all the way for them. But William Dunlop comes down here into this right-hander, goes through there. Now we're looking for second position, and that's Ian Locker. Ian Locker, he actually was off earlier today in the 125 race when he dropped the Jackson Honda. A man who rides machines from 125 right up to 1000cc and capable of winning on them all. But Dunlop still out in front here at the moment. One Lock was out. It's Michael, who, remember, he had 3 wins so far this year and currently leads this 250cc championship. His brother William now in the lead. So William, I say, has a little bit of not the year he was hoping for, but he still managed to bag the wins in the 125cc there at the Northwest and the 250 see that day as well, although Michael, if you speak to him, will say he was robbed because he got knocked off in a last lap incident that day. But here they come down into this Adelaide corner again. William Dunlop just eases it in. A very, very smooth rider. Doesn't quite hustle the machine around as much as his brother Michael does. Ian Locker there, another smooth man in second position. Now we're looking back to see who is in third position, and I think it's Darren Burns. Actually, we haven't seen him in the background there for a while, but certainly Darren was next in the road, and I expect it could be Sam Dunlop who's in fourth position behind them. But the leaders coming through. There's the third machine coming into view now, and I'm pretty sure even at this distance that is Darren Burns. But William Dunlop down again. Still the slippery surface flag there been displayed by the flag marshals to let the riders know. And that's so William accelerates away from there. Now on the run down, there's very, very fast 250 machines will be getting up to 150, 160 miles per hour there before they go for the brakes, hard on the brakes then down at the Kells corner, and then they go in to this little section which is probably still greasy as they come up into the sweep. You see the puddle there on the left hand side of the road. Now he moves over through the sweep, so just be interested to see it, because underneath the trees, yeah, I expect on the outside, in fact you can see the spray going up the wheels. Now that is really tricky conditions for the riders because they're coming from the dry out onto the wet, and that's so William goes across the top of the hill at O'Day's, goes up to the Adelaide corner again on the brakes there. The large crowd there in the grandstand just watching him as he goes through. He accelerates away again from there. Ian Locker now lives in Dromore in County Down, formerly from Roos in Wales, and that's so he really is still a Welshman, but I say he now lives in Dromore in Northern Ireland. And Locker's actually coming down there, could be closing the gap a little bit on William. There's no doubt that Ian Locker is closing him in, but I think William has pretty much satisfied. He's got a bit of a flying machine under him there at the moment, and he won't be taking any chances. Locker going through in second. He'll obviously be keen to pick up a winner, say, after having that little incident in the 125cc race earlier in the day. But William Dunlop there, the picture of concentration there, just as he goes into that right-hander, eases away from there. There's Locker coming through. You can see the orange colour, orange and purple colours there coming through, just closing the gap down a little bit on William Dunlop. But it's the old story, catching will be one thing, passing will be another. They head up towards O'Day's. Look at the puddle there on the left hand side of the road. It's almost like a lake as they go up over that. So the riders will be steering well clear of that one. Ian Locker, well, Locker's on the Keith Amore line there. He comes over the top of the hill on the left hand side of the white line, but the checkered flag was out. It's a win for William Dunlop. In second position it's Ian Locker. The hard-working marshals and that come out again and applaud the riders at the end of the race. So William there goes through, still those pockets of water out around the track. Ian Locker coming up, so William is coming in, and he's going to pick up little brother. By the looks of things, I think he's going to bring him back as a pillion passenger. So there you have 4 Dunlops in that machine, I think, 2 sitting on it, 2 Dunlop tyres on it as well, so that machine is well loading. William actually told me earlier in the year he was thinking of giving up 250 racing because he thought he was becoming too heavy, and I said, but sure, you're lighter than Michael, and well, we'll stop the conversation at that point. And that, but there's Ian Locker, good ride for him in second position. But I say the 2 Dunlops coming in there on that, so Michael getting the lift home, and there you have your top 10 again.